Have you thought about going back to school later in life? Maybe you're in your 60s, 70s, or even your 80s, and you're finishing a degree, learning something new, or chasing a passion you put on hold years ago. That's an exciting chapter. But it's also a really good time to take another look at your estate plan. Hi, I'm Wes Harvin with the Estate Trust and Elder Law Firm. If you're making a big life move like heading back to school, I want to share a few planning tips that can help protect your future while you focus on what's next. So, how does going back to school later in life tie into estate planning? It may be more connected than you think, and here are some smart steps you should consider. First, take a look at your healthcare documents. Being in a new environment, whether it's a campus, a learning community, or even traveling back and forth, can change your risk profile a bit. So make sure your healthcare proxy and HIPAA forms are current and that someone you trust knows where to find them if they're ever needed. Next, review your power of attorney. If you're moving, spending time in a different city, or just shaking up your routine, it's important to have someone who can step in and handle financial matters if something unexpected comes up. This is one of those documents you hope you never need, but you'll be glad it's there. Another thing to think about is education-related goals. If learning is important to you now, it might also be something you want to support long-term. This could mean planning for children or grandchildren, or even leaving something behind for a school, scholarship, or program that matters to you. You'll also want to review your retirement accounts and insurance policies. Changes in income, housing, or priorities are a good reason to double-check beneficiaries and make sure everything still lines up with your overall plan. And finally, protect any new work you create. If you're writing, researching, inventing, or producing creative work as part of your studies, those things can have real value. Your estate plan should address how those assets are managed and passed on. Going back to school later in life is a big and meaningful decision. Your estate plan should support the life you're building now, not the one you had years ago. So if you have questions or want to make sure your plan keeps up with your goals, we're here to help at the Estate Trust and Elder Law Firm. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, give it a like, subscribe, and leave any questions below.